just do it the way the Gen Zers do it, man.
Yeah.
You know, no mic stands. Somebody told me that recently at a shoot. They were like, "Oh yeah, dude, it's not cool to have mic stands. Gen Z just holds them." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So that's what we did. What's up, everybody? It's Josh from Thousand Echoes, and today I have a very special guest, Mr. Bryan Hopkins, the one and only. He's up from Vegas. Bryan, this is your hometown.
Absolutely.
Salem, Oregon.
I grew up in Salem, Oregon. I went to South Salem High School.
Wow.
Go Saxons.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in Vegas?
10.5 years now.
Okay.
I moved to Vegas from Hollywood, California.
Okay. Right on. Very cool. You're an independent artist. You've been writing songs for how long? 20 years, 30 years?
Let's see here. I started writing songs. Well, the very first time, the very first thing I ever did, I wrote a song with a guy named Alan Savory, big producer. He's produced some big artists now. He's been in a lot of stuff. But we sat down, wrote a song, and then after that, I never wrote ever again. I found myself playing in projects and being in projects where somebody else was a songwriter, but I actually had a career that launched when I started writing my own stuff in 2006.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
2006 started it all. By 2008, I had won, I think, like 7 Battle of the Bands as a songwriter. Like, I saw your award on the wall.
Yeah.
I have things like that as well. It's a cool nod. I don't know how you put who's better or what's better or whatever when it comes to music.
Yeah, totally.
Because I see that in you. I watch you already. I watch you play a song, that song that you won that award for.
Yeah.
And it just, if you're evoking emotion, like, and you're pulling that and pulling people into feeling something, then you've done something with your song.
Totally.
And not every song's for everybody. Not everything is for everyone. And I find myself just writing for healing and for what's going on in my life and stuff. It's how I deal with things.
Sure.
Like,
sure.
People call friends and talk it over, or they'll sit there and go see a therapist or whatever it is that works for them. This is what I do, and it's not. I'm not like you. You are a badass musician. I can pick up the guitar and put some chords together and come up with melody, and that makes me feel a certain way.
Yeah.
And then, tell my story in that. And I think the key to songwriting too is taking all this information that's swimming around that you're trying to say.
Yeah.
And you're like condensing it into a line, and then same thing. What do I want to say in this line and here, and find a way to do it in such a clever way that it says all these things, but then also makes you want to go back and listen to it again. Like when I listened to your song, took me on this little journey, but there was clever ways, all these clever ways that you put these words together to make it say more than what the line, was saying.
Wow.
And,
thank you. Thank
but
you.
I think that's key. And I know you just went down this path here of songwriting, but
yeah, sure.
But
no, that's what the channel's about. I mean, this is really truly a place for me to share my passion for songwriting, but also to be able to speak with other artists like yourself and just hear about process, hear about story, and hear about what makes you tick as a songwriter and what makes you want to pick up the guitar and go. You know what I mean? And Bryan, I think you're here for a very specific reason.
Yeah,
there's a lot of momentum on your career right now.
Yeah,
and a lot of positive signs that some good things are going to happen. And I know there's some things that we can share.
Yeah,
and things we're not quite able to share.
Well, I called you. Yeah. You're a part of all of this, and that's what's really cool. And it's not that we're talking about. It started with the call that you brought into the fold because of a big show that it takes a lot of like, this show is so big. It's not just like hey, it's this show in a park or something.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. They're working on it. They have a working date, and if that date doesn't work, then it's just going to be pushed back to another date.
Sure.
And that's fine with me. Whatever it is, I'm okay with, because it's happening.
Yeah.
It's something that I called you up because a big group there's a big launching of what's going on. And before they break ground to do this, they are putting on a massive, basically cleansing ceremony, which is very fitting for someone like you and me and Jason, and the way we approach music, and the artists that we're playing with, the way they approach music. So it's a perfect setting for what's about to go on.
You're such an incredible inspiration, such an incredible like talent, but also like you have this heart of gold, and you just open yourself up so readily to people. And ever since I met you, 10 plus years ago at the show we did with Kent, you know, I think I ran into, I was remembering as we were having dinner last night, I ran into you and Ben at a movie theater in Salem. I was like, holy shit, Bryan's here, you know, and
wow.
And Ben, and I knew about Ben's music history as well. So it was just a trip, you know, to kind of like be, dude, and you mentioned your first band, just as an aside, Asa Cruz.
Yeah.
I was in high school when you guys rolled into town. You know what I mean? So I've seen you for decades, you know. So it's really, I'm honored, man.
Thanks.
I'm really honored
too.
Yeah.
You are, and I keep saying it, I've said it a couple times already, but I look at Jason. I'm looking at you guys right now because I go, this kid is so talented. And it's true. And there is an energy. There's an energy that you put off. Once you get going in this creative space, it's like you're buzzing in your seat and you're standing up.
Yeah.
And then if you don't, you're like, you grab your phone and you find it.
Yeah.
And whatever it is,
right.
It's like you just said, the history. I got to get the history behind whatever. There's something about that I admire, because I'm not that way.
Yeah.
You are, and it's you. It's like I'm learning. I'm soaking up. And I appreciate it. And this has been the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
All the stories that you and I and Jason and you can read about in magazines or look up and hear, hey, you remember when this band went into, that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And I feel it.
Me too.
I've been doing this for so long that I know the moments that are like, whoo,
There's
something's about to happen.
Right.
I'm about to catch a wave.
Yep.
What I'm talking about.
Yep.
It's my first time stepping out as Bryan Hopkins, not a band, not Elvis Monroe, Paperback Hero, Asa Cruz.
Yeah.
This is Bryan Hopkins. But if you learn anything in the short time of being around me, that's not my personality.
Yeah.
My personality is not me, look at me.
Oh, totally.
That's not who I am.
Yeah.
I am, everybody jump in the ship. If this rises, we're rising together.
Wow.
You know, we're
cool,
riding
man.
this together.
Yeah.
That's the way I am. And I also told you guys that there are times I walk in a room and I have been fortunate enough to get to play with, you know, Ryan McMillan from Matchbox 20, Matt and Gunnar Nelson, who are singing on the song as we're talking about this right now. Ben Carey from Savage Garden, Lifehouse, Danny Sprero from Phil X and the Drills, Phil, who's played on the latest song for me, from Phil, who's in Bon Jovi.
Right.
Surrounded by world-class players, right? And David Pichette from Emerson Drive. More talent in his pinky than most people, period. Spoiled like that. When I walked into the room, we started recording this song. That's exactly where I was. But I'm in my hometown of Salem, Oregon, surrounded by world-class players, doing world-class things, and capturing a moment together. And if I have my way, they will be saying Josh Schroeder in the same way that they say their names. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I
so,
appreciate that.
And that's the truth. And Jason Carter, Jason, he is
legend.
That guy is so talented.
Yeah.
So talented. So for me, I felt like this is home. I have a little brother, Cody Hopkins, and he was, we grew up in this town. So driving around here, I have a lot of memories with my brother. And we lost my brother in December 15th of 2024. I have a song that I wrote with a guy named Superman Christian Parrish. He lost his brother in December the year before. And we have a song coming out called Little More Time. We wrote it together. It was to honor his brother and knowing my brother was sick. And this was going to be the song to honor both of them, right? And he's on one of my songs called Competing with Giants. He's a great Native American hip hop artist.
Yeah.
Crow Nation, just so talented.
All right.
I was a fan for a long time. My niece played him on her college radio station, and that's how I discovered him.
Cool.
And my mom, too. My mom put me onto him. We're going to be doing a show on the grounds that I already played.
Yep.
I went back there last year, December 14th, to play for the 3 tribes that own the land. Chairman Fox, Jason Kruger, love these guys. They're in my corner now. I didn't know who they were until I played this show, but I flew into this town prepping to do the show. I was supposed to do the show with Jimmy Allen, big country star, and this was going to be the first concert on those grounds since Route 91. And I get a call. I'm doing TV, and Cody went in the hospital. He's not coming out. You have to get here now. And I went, I'm on my way. And I took off and flew out here, and I was going to cancel my show. And I surprised my brother. I have a podcast, too, called Hero's Journey Podcast. And I was on a show called Action Junkies with Marcus Allen and John Orlando. I love John. Tony Orlando's son.
That's right. Yep.
Sponsors my show. He's one of my best friends now. And he surprised me that Thursday here in Salem. And he goes, hey, Marcus is on the phone with me right now. And are you around your brother? And cleared the room, and we FaceTime my brother with his favorite football player of all time.
Wow.
So he got to have a conversation for 8 minutes with Marcus Allen on that Thursday. And then after that night, he said, I just need you to promise me that when I go, you're with me. And I said, of course I'm not going anywhere. He goes, no, because tomorrow you're breaking me out of this place. And you're going to go back and you're going to do the show on those grounds because it's Route 91 grounds. You're going solo, Bryan Hopkins, and you need to do this for you, and you need to do this for me.
Wow.
And I went, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Next day, he said, get me out of here. I said, okay. I had already canceled my flight. He goes, no, I'll get my wife to get you another ticket. You're going back. We'll talk about it later. Right? He's like, you're going. Next thing you know, get him out, get him to his dogs. He wanted his dogs to know that Dad didn't walk out on him. Wanted to be around the family because his ICU was literally full of 30 people every hour, just going in 2 at a time. The doctors gave him some sort of medication that made him feel normal. So everyone walked in there thinking, he's fine.
Yeah.
But as soon as that was going to wear off, that was it. And he knew it, and we knew it. We talked about it. And we got him out. We broke him out, took him home. 3 a.m, grabbed an Uber, took off to the airport, flew to the show, walked in to pick up the guitar player who I'd never played with before, Miles Shawn. He's in Puddle of Mud. His dad is in Journey. And I go to sound check. We're kind of trying to run songs on the way to in the car driving. He's in the back seat playing. Get there, pull on the grounds. I started to feel high anxiety. So I bust out my sage and smudge, which Superman had gifted me, and I grabbed one of the eagle feathers that I own. I had 2 at the time, and at that time I grabbed one my uncle gave me, and I start blessing the grounds, and I smudged the grounds, and I calmed down, and then I went in, did sound check, and after sound check, or during sound check, they called me over. Chairman Fox wants to meet you. He's the head of 3 tribes. He's got all this security around him. He's with Mo Plenty from Yellowstone and all these people. And I have a video of him presenting me this handmade cedar box, and inside it's an eagle feather. And he said, we know what you did on these grounds. We know what you said about wanting to rewrite history on these grounds for us. And we know what you're going through with your brother. And we want to surround you with love, and we want to surround you with good medicine. And they all did. And they all came to be around me, strangers to me. And they present this to me, and they present Mo Plenty with a beaded medallion. And then I did the show, and my friends came, John Orlando, Vanessa, Gio, my buddy Jason and his wife, and some other friends, and they were all there, and they were like, how are you getting through this show? And I'm like, you don't understand. Music is, my brother wanted me here. I'm leaving it on the stage.
Wow.
My brother wanted me to, he's a musician too. He's a songwriter too.
Yeah.
He was signed to Universal. This is what I need to do for me.
Yeah.
And I laid it on the stage. I get on a flight the next day. I get to my brother. I walk through the door. Well, I'm in the airport. They're saying, you have to get here now. Hang on. I made a promise to him. I'm sitting in the airport crying, and he's like, I don't see Bryan. They put him on FaceTime, and he opens his eyes, and he's like, don't worry. I'm not going anywhere until you get here. He's like, you're okay. And I'm like, now he's big brothering me, and I'm his big brother. And like, I'm on my way. And I'm crying on the plane. The lights are off. I'm wearing my sunglasses, and I'm just in tears. Get there. One of my best friends picks me up, drives me. I walk through the door, and my brother just, boom. How was the show? And I just rained down tears on him, holding him. And he goes, how was the show? And I said, it was great. Thank you. He goes, I told Mom I want to be in a handmade cedar box, because he saw the video that they presented. Chairman Fox presented to me. So he wanted his ashes in a cedar box. And I said, I didn't say anything. I'm just crying on him. And then he goes, I have to do this Warriors Walk alone. You can't come with me. You can't save me. You can't trade places with me. You've already tried all that. I got him stem cell 3 times. One time, my fans, thank you so much. $26,000 raised. Got him.
Yeah, it's good.
Got him.
Thank you.
Got him stem cell. They gave him 3 months to live. My brother lived 5 years and 3 months.
Wow.
I got my sister, put it on a credit card the second time, Buffy, when he was dying in the front seat on the way to getting it done. Stopped breathing. He walked, they laid him out, shot him in. He comes walking out laughing 3 hours later. And I'm like, what? Then another company out of Vegas gave him another round. He came to be with me. And I said, for my podcast, I said, look, if you, Infinite Wellness, they said, look, we will give it to you. And I said, give it to my brother and I'll talk about it. So they gave me half a little vial of it. But it kept my brother alive. So when he said these things to me, he made us laugh and joke and whatever. He cracked a couple little jokes because that's who he was, and he wanted us laughing when thinking about him. He kissed his wife, and he looked at all of us, and then said, I need my big brother. And I just held him, and then he just let go. And I just kept looking at him going, you're so brave right now. So brave. And he let go. And I feel him around me a lot. We went and spread his ashes at Wounded Knee because he had a vision a long time ago that he was there and he wanted to go back.
Wow.
We found ourselves that was his ceremony. We were gonna have a celebration of life and all that stuff, but it's just way too hard. They celebrated him last night playing shuffleboard in like a little tournament in a bar and 2 hours away with my mom and dad. My sister was there and his wife and everyone. And my brother has been whispering in ears. So about 5 weeks ago, I text my family and he came to me in a dream. And he is sitting across from me and he goes, I got you. And I went, you what? And I'm like thinking, you're here. And he goes, no, I got you. And I said, no, I got you. You know that I got you. And he goes, smiles at me. He goes, no, I got you. And then I woke up. I text my family. Cody came to me last night. But right before that, I text them, I have this overwhelming feeling to text you all and say I love you and I miss you, but that's not me saying it. It's Cody. And they knew what it meant. And then I told them that story. Then 3 days after that, Jason Kruger calls me and says, are you available on December 6th? We're putting together this show on our grounds. You're on a short list. Just need to know that you're available. Hours later, are you willing to talk to so-and-so?
Yeah.
Stitch. Mm-hmm. Famous Stitch. Stitch Duran, the corner man for all the champions in boxing and Rocky movies and Creed. He gets on the phone with me. We hit it off. Next day, he said, can I take you to lunch? I said, yes. That's when he broke the news to me that we're playing on those grounds. And I said, that's my brother's doing. Mm-hmm. I don't know any of you if my brother doesn't make me go do this show.
Wow.
I don't know any of you. You might know who I am or my story or whatever, but I don't know any of you. And the headliner had 3 requirements, and they were like, we have all that in one guy, one artist. Mm-hmm. And here we are. And now I'm sitting in front of you because your talents, who you are, Jason Carter said, I got the guy. I have the right guy. I know you, Bryan, and I have the guy who's going to fit with you. And I trusted him. And he was dead right. The moment we got on the phone and we talked, and I could feel it through the phone. I felt it when we were walking in the room. We're making some magic, and we get to go complete that right now. To honor my brother, I did a 3-day water fast, and then I had loaned a couple of guitars to my buddy Scott Bartlett from the band Saving Abel. And he came into town from Memphis, and he wanted to borrow a guitar, and so I gave it to him. And he gave me the guitar back with a piece of music and a little voice message with it. And my brother, I'm talking to him, what are you doing now? Where are you? And I already said, this is too much to unpack. I don't probably never write about my brother, right? Too much. And I hear this piece of music, and it was like I downloaded it from him. He just gifted it through me. I wrote the song Paradise and Peace.
Yeah.
And everyone that played on it, Chris Latham was on the song, Jason Carter's on the drums, Tom Noon's on bass, on piano is Kevin Zucker. Kevin produced it with me, mixed it for me. I shot the video, and because the first video just wasn't there, it didn't say what I wanted it to say.
Yeah.
And this was it. And I shot it myself with my buddy Eric Hardesty running the camera, and it was on a phone.
Mm-hmm.
And my manager, Jesse Monville, helping me. So all that comes out on October 10th. The video, the single, it's a gift to my brother from me. You know, like he gifted it to me, but now it's like it's to the family and anybody who's lost.
Amazing.
And the line, I know you had to go, brother, but you're still here with me. You did a warrior's walk alone, brave fight complete. You know, and that opens up the chorus. And those are his words. There are certain songs and things that you just do and you go, oh, right? But it's gonna take a perfect storm,
sure,
to make things happen. Well, we're in the eye of the storm right now.
Right.
We're in the tube on the wave.
Yeah.
At the moment, riding it into the beach at the moment, and there's a lot. We got a ways to go to the beach, which is fine.
Yeah.
We'll just ride this one.
Right.
And see what happens next. So
incredible.
Yeah, man.
Bryan, thank you.
Yeah.
What a huge honor to have you here
Bro,
to tell the story.
You got to come be on my show.
I'd love
my
to
studio.
I'd love to be on your show. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
And thank you for everybody who's watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And again, appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Love you, bro.
Love you too.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Thank you. Wow. Bryan Hopkins, y'all. Incredible. Thanks. Hey everybody, I just wanted to invite you to download a free copy of my ebook, Songwriter's SOS. SOS stands for Spark, Optimize, and Seek. Spark inspiration with gratitude. Optimize your environment and routine, and seek new experiences and perspectives. In this ebook, I talk about some of the ways that you can optimize your life for creativity. I've got some prompts for you and some exercises for you, but it expands on everything I talk about in these YouTube videos, how to break through creative blocks, how to generate endless song ideas. It's completely free. Just sign up for my newsletter and I'll send it straight to your inbox. Hit the link in the description and grab your copy of it now. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to sharing Songwriter's SOS with you, my free ebook.